Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back here to another live stream, my friends. We got ourselves a bit of live coverage here for the hurricane that is currently making landfall. Hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Let's see who we got here for today. We have PA, Outcast, we have Matthew, we have Brent, we have Try, we have SPC. What's up guys? Yeah, it just got upgraded to a Category 2 literally just a few moments ago. Literally as it's making landfall, this thing got upgraded to a Cat 2. I do have the latest updates here. I think I need to change the pressure though. Let's go ahead and do that. We will have a Stormchaser today. My man Omar is going live today. We're gonna go ahead and pull up. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and pull up the latest pressure. I haven't looked at the latest update here. 972. So we're not far off. But she is sustained around 100 miles an hour, 98. That's where it's at. Let's go ahead and change this pressure real quickly. Let's do this to 972 millibars. There you go. So she's a 972 millibar low. Category 2 with nearly 100 mile an hour sustained winds, and we're gusting to roughly around like 120. So it's certainly getting a little interesting out there. Let's see, is my man live yet? We're gonna check and see. Yeah, once he goes live, then we'll be sharing his feed because he's actually getting really close to the eye wall. He's actually getting into the eye wall right now. So whenever he does go live, we'll do that. But meanwhile, what I can do is we're gonna pull up here. Let's go ahead and move my thingy over here. We're gonna go ahead and pull up some cameras. We do have some cams. I believe a lot of these are Stormchasers. We can't really use them. Let's see, what's this? This is, I think, is that a Stormchaser? Who is that? Oh, no, that's a camera. Whoa, look how windy it is getting out there. Yeah, these I can use. Goodness. Look how fast those clouds are moving. Holy cow. Yeah, I mean, we're already starting to see those tropical storm force winds, and we're now starting to see hurricane conditions starting to show up in southern Louisiana currently. Let's see. Will I feel any wait, what? Will I feel any expect from this storm? I don't know. I have no idea where you're at, my friend. But the main impacts here today is going to be mostly like Mississippi and Louisiana. So those are going to be like the main ones here. I'm going to keep on refreshing his page here. Hopefully he may go live here soon. Yeah, earlier he was live covering the storm. He told me he was going to go live here right around 5 or so, so hopefully here soon. But yeah, dude, look at that. Look how crazy the camera is shaking. It's starting to get pretty bad. Plus, look out here. Those are likely some of those bands rolling through. Let's see here. So yeah, we're gonna definitely keep an eye out there for that. But yeah, the storm's literally right on the coast now. You can see that the so here's our coastline here. You can actually see that the inner eye wall here is already pushing inland out there towards like Homa. That's where he's at. My Stormchaser. He will be live shortly, like I said. But yeah, that's currently where he is, where he's located. So we'll have to be watching out for that. We have a lot. Literally, we have a whole line of Stormchasers out there. Look at that. So a whole bunch of them, literally in like the same general area here. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't use them. But we do have a Stormchaser who is also nearby. So we'll definitely be watching that. But yeah, so currently, like I mentioned, guys, she is sustained at 100 miles an hour. We're likely gusting up to right around 120 or so. Let's see here. Homa. Yeah, that's the name of the town that he's in. This is the town Homa. I think that's how you pronounce it. Like I said, the storm name is Francine. It's not Homa. Storm name is Francine. Let's go ahead and see if we can pull up some more of these cameras for you guys. We're going to go ahead and get some of those rolling here. But like I mentioned, you guys, hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone's, staying safe out there. I know it's a little wild right now. We're kind of experiencing kind of like the worst of the storm right now. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pull up some cameras. Actually, we do have cameras in Homa. Oh, gosh. Oh, lordy. Okay, this is going to be pretty interesting to see. Hopefully these cameras are good. Some of them... Ooh. I think some of them might be down, unfortunately. Power outage, maybe? There could already be some outages. Yeah, we do have outage maps, too, we can look at some point today. It looks like all the cameras in Homa are down, unfortunately. Let's see. Is he... Yeah, he's not live yet. Yeah, it looks like a lot of the cameras in Homa are down currently here. Let's go ahead and bring these over here to you guys. We got a whole network of cameras available to our viewing here. Let's try it in, like, near over here. Let's see. Are these up? No, this one's down too. Yeah, a lot of them, they might be dealing with some power outages. That's likely what's going on here. Oh, here we go. There's a camera. Let's take a look at this. See what's going on there. Doesn't look too crazy on that camera. Yeah, it's the outer or the inner eye wall has not reached these areas yet. So we'll certainly keep an eye out there for these cameras because as that storm digs its way inland, we're going to be able to have some more of those views come through. But yeah, there's still people on the highway. Honestly, I don't know why you'd be out at this point in time. That dude is flying. Did you see that? Anyways, but yeah, no, don't be outside during this, guys. Seriously, just make sure that you guys are home and ready to ride this out. Let's see if we can pull up some cams in New Orleans here. Let's see what's going on. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the downpours. Yeah, it looks like it's getting pretty windy out there towards New Orleans. So there's actually here. Let's see what we can do here. There's actually a special marine warning in effect for the lake out there near New Orleans. Obviously hazardous conditions is ongoing out there. No reason why you should be out in the water right now. Let's see. Well, Pitkin, Louisiana field tropical storm warnings. I'm not too sure where that's at. I can't do too many of those today, but let's look at it real quickly. Let's see. You said Pitkin, I think it is. Pitkin, Louisiana. Let's see. Okay, no, this area is likely not going to see much activity with the winds. Most of the activity is going to be like to your east and to your southeast here overall. Let's see here. We're gonna bring up storm total precip overall. Yeah, it looks like they've already gotten a pretty good amount of rain out there. out there near the coastline. We've already seen several inches of rain likely here. Yeah, radar's estimating a good 2 to 4 inches of rain that's already fallen out there. New Orleans, maybe 2 or 3 inches of rainfall out here. So pretty solid amounts of rain is already going on. And like I mentioned here, per SPC graphic, we are expecting a good, a good like 6 to 8 inches out there towards the landfall site. We're actually going to go ahead and bring up the NHC real quickly. We're going to bring this up for you guys. So let's go ahead and do such now. Let's see here. Yeah, so here's our rainfall projection. So you can see out there, like just this in localized areas near New Orleans, the WPC has actually added a couple of regions here where 8 to 12 inches of rainfall is possible. So there's a possibility that some areas could see upwards of a foot. Could see upwards of a foot of rain out there. That is a possibility, towards the areas near New Orleans. We'll definitely be watching out for that. Like Jackson, Mississippi, a good, 2 to 4 inches of rain can be expected. Birmingham, Alabama here is actually in the range of around 4 to 6 inches of rainfall overall. Montgomery, not as much, maybe 1 to 2. Regardless, a lot of heavy rain is expected throughout like Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, of course, Alabama, portions of Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri, a little bit of Georgia, and Panhandle, Florida could see a good, several inches of rainfall. Yeah, of course, out of all days, it happens on 9/11. 9/11 is just not a good day for the U.S. It's just never a good day, but anyways, also surges here. We've obviously narrowed those down a bit. 5 to 10 foot of storm surge, likely going on right now. Likely actively going on right now. So we'll have to watch out for that. And like I mentioned, if we take a look at the current radar view, guys, the storm is starting to make landfall now. Okay, it's starting to make landfall now. You can see that the eye wall, which is right in here. Here's your center. Here's your core of the storm. This is the eye wall, and the eye wall is starting to push over land here, and which is a lot of heavy precip up in that northern quadrant of the storm. So they are likely getting doused by strong winds and heavy rainfall and all kinds of stuff going on here. Like I mentioned, we have quite a few storm chasers out here in the region. That's kind of in that heavy band. Like I said, I can't use their feed, but here soon, I'm hoping we'll have my storm chaser will go live for us here. Yeah, he should be going live here hopefully soon. But yeah, he's out there in Homa as well, so he's kind of caught up in the middle of it. Let's see here. Guess they wanted to see if they saw any damage. What are you talking about? All right, let's bring up the cams again, you guys. So this is up in New Orleans here. We're gonna go ahead and pull our way over to. Let's see if we can get some closer. What about Leesville? Is this one up? Oh yeah. Look how windy it is out here. You can just. Wow, dude, it's picking up. It's certainly picking up. Yeah, like I said, those hurricane force winds are starting to infiltrate the region here. They are starting to infiltrate the region. So we will certainly be watching that. Yeah, like I mentioned, if we take a look here at the wind field. The latest wind field here, yeah, you can see that that little red area there, that is the hurricane force winds, and they're starting to dig its way inland. Tropical storm force winds are starting towards like New Orleans and stuff like that right now. We're gonna bring up MEDAR data here. Let's go ahead and bring up our MEDAR data. What's this? What's all this about? Oh, not okay. We can't use that. But anyways, yeah, no, we got ourselves, pretty solid, amount of winds out here starting to really roll into the region. And like I mentioned, we're likely gusting over 100 miles an hour at this point. The currently sustained, we're constantly around 100 miles an hour currently, and we are expecting, like I mentioned, to have some of those wind gusts up in the like 120 realm or so. But anyways, but like I mentioned, yeah, she's a Cat 2. She literally just got upgraded to a Category 2 as soon as, you know, things kind of took off there, which was pretty wild. Definitely is getting pretty interesting out there, though. Holy cow. Wow, look how windy it is out here. Goodness. Yeah, it is certainly getting a little crazy out here. That is for sure. Yeah, I mean, look at this. It's still going to be a tropical storm as it rolls through. It's going to be passing, the core of the storm is going to be passing between, like, Baton Rouge and New Orleans. A little closer to Baton Rouge there, but as we approach our way almost into southern Mississippi, we're still going to be a strong tropical storm at that point. You know, we're still going to be a strong tropical storm at that point there. So we'll have to be looking out there for that. This is Mississippi. You can see it's raining. Not a whole lot of activity out there right now. Let's see. All right, we're gonna try some of these Homa cameras again. I think a lot of these guys are down, unfortunately. They might be running into some power issues already, which would explain why those cameras aren't working. Here, we have a couple over here, actually, we can peek at. Not the best here, but certainly is raining pretty good out there. Yeah, well, we just got to wait until that eye wall gets to this region here. This is the Mississippi River. Yeah, like I mentioned, there's still people out there. Would not recommend. Yeah, make sure, like I said, you guys need to hunker down. You all don't need to be out and about. Let's see. Pitkin, Louisiana is currently on the dry side, so you might get tropical storm force winds. That's over. That's what we just looked at a minute ago, right? Pitkin. I think we mentioned that area somewhere in here. Luckily, that area is not going to get as impacted. So my folks up here, like along the western side of like Louisiana, y'all are not going to get as much activity with the system. This is mostly a big issue for like the southern coast of Louisiana, eastern Louisiana. So you know, like I mentioned, New Orleans, it's getting pretty gusty. Let's actually bring up our MEDAR stations here. But it is definitely getting gusty out there, as we saw in the cameras. We got buoy data, so we'll bring up our buoys, and we'll bring up our MEDAR stations here. Let's see here. Yeah, look at that. Gusting to a 37 out there towards New Orleans. Gusting towards 37. Let's see, Morgan City, we got 53 mile per hour wind gusts out there. 35. Wow. Yeah, we are certainly getting pretty up there. 53 mile an hour wind gusts. That's our biggest one we have. When was that reported? That was at 5:02. That was 17 minutes ago. That was a relatively fresh update. But yeah, 53 mile an hour, 53 mile per hour wind gusts, 40 sustained out there. 40 sustained out there. Certainly is getting pretty windy across the region, and really those southern coastal areas is like really getting pounded right now. You know, because you have those winds that are literally aiming right at the southern coastline, and that is just pushing a bunch of water, pushing a bunch of water and moving that inland, which is rising our ocean level quite a bit. So you know, that's the whole like southern side of Louisiana is currently experiencing quite a bit of nasty activity with that. Let's see here. We're gonna take a look and see Baton Rouge currently gusting around 26 as of now. See, I keep on refreshing, see if he went live. Yeah, he's not live yet. So like I mentioned, whenever he goes live, we will share his feed. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Actually, we have some videos coming in from him. This is Omar's here. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. He's already showing some trees down. Oh, man. He's in Amelia right now. Saying conditions are terrible. Goodness. This is 2 hours ago. Yeah, he was live earlier. Let's see if it'll let me load it. My Twitter's being kind of stupid. But yeah, no, he was live earlier, and it was you know, starting to pick up, and it looks like things are starting to pick up in some of the intensity here. He said he's in Amelia. Where is Amelia? Let's see. Up in western Arkansas, we need rain so bad. Arkansas is going to see a little bit of rain out of this, not a whole lot. Let's see if we take a look at the precip. So this is from the WPC. This is the Weather Prediction Center rainfall expectancy. And out there in the eastern side, you know, of Arkansas, we could pick up maybe 2 to 4 inches. Just shy here of Little Rock, 1 to 2. Here in the light green. So light green 1 to 2. Dark green is 2 to 4 out there. And then, like we mentioned, the yellow, that big streak. Actually, I need to refresh the page here. Actually, I just remember this is outdated here. Still, same thing. And the yellow streak here, this is 4 to 6 inches of rainfall out there towards like New Orleans. We're actually seeing, you know, some pockets now, potentially 8 to 12 inches overall. So we'll see. Let me check in. I think I just gotta. Okay, he's going live now. It looks like. Yeah, he wrote me and said, "Here we go." So let's try to let's get that live view up here from him. Whenever, yeah, he should be live any minute now. Yeah, I just got a message from him and he said, "Here I go." So we will probably see that soon. Yeah, so when I get that notification, guys, we'll pull up our Stormchaser here. What's up, Court? Appreciate it. Thank you. Hopping back over to surges here. Once again, 5 to 10 foot of storm surge expected in that area currently where we are seeing the landfall. You know, even out there towards like Lake Pontchartrain, we could see 4 to 6 foot out there. You know, areas near like Mobile Bay, Mobile, Alabama. You know, 2 to 4 foot of storm surge possible out there. Towards like Gulfport, Mississippi. You know, a good like 4 to 6 foot is certainly a possibility. So. We will be watching that because there's gonna be a lot of rain, and that's the leading killer. You know, with these tropical systems is you know the amount of water that's involved with them. You know, not only the ocean water but also like the rainwater too. You know, there's a lot of issues with flooding. So we'll definitely need to. You know, be extra careful, you know, especially if you're like in flood prone areas. You know, you definitely want to seek higher ground if possible. But anyways, yeah, definitely want to do that if at all possible. Let's see. So we got ourselves, let's see, about 35-mile-an-hour gust up there towards like Gonzales. Morgan City gusting here right around 53 still. Like I said, that's our latest update there. Homa, I don't. Yeah, this is out. This is way outdated. This one's 6:15 a.m. This one's a little outdated here. Let's try this guy over here. This is 4:55 p.m. We have a station 35-mile-an-hour winds gusting out there towards like Golden Meadow, which is in southeastern Louisiana. But like I mentioned, you know, like New Orleans, there we're starting to get pretty gusty into that tropical storm force realm. So it's certainly getting a bit gusty out there. Yeah, hopefully he'll be live soon, so we can get live views coming in. Yeah, like I said, he's like right in the eye wall. Goodness, dude. Yeah, we got a lot of chasers out there. You can see that eye wall definitely starting to dig its way into the land here. Some of the heaviest of the activities right now is probably out there towards like Homa, Montegut, let's see, Dulac. You know, some of those areas are probably experiencing some of the worst of it right now. Like Lockport area. We're going to go ahead and... Can I turn that down? Yes, there we go. Perfect. There you go. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of heavy precipitation up in that northern part. Up in that northern part of the storm, that's where we have a lot of our heaviest activity. All right, let's pull up our cams again for a moment. We're going to take a look at those cameras. Yeah, like I said, we got a handful of cameras today, thankfully. So we'll be continuing to watch out for that. Leeville. Let's see, do we have other cameras? This one doesn't have any feed. Yeah, you can see a lot of this area is just like swamplands here. Let's see. What do I say about Amite, Mississippi? Is it Mississippi or Louisiana? Mississippi. Amite County, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's still going to be like tropical storm force by the time we approach to that area. You know, right around that time, it'll be like 2 in the morning. So it'll be fairly early in the morning whenever we get our heaviest activity. We're going to be sustained around 65, gusting to right around like 75 at that point in time. So yeah, so we'll definitely you'll definitely need to keep an eye out there for it. The winds obviously at that point will be much more weaker, but you know, like I mentioned, still we're going to be having a good still upper tropical storm force. Let's see here. Yeah, once again, everybody, here's a view that's coming in from Omar a little bit ago. There has been trees reported down. He has a tree down in front of him. So there's already a bit of damage already starting to show up here. Definitely is starting to pick up quite a bit. What's up, Ma? Welcome. Let's see. We're gonna pull up some of these cams out here towards the lake here. We're gonna go up towards like New Orleans. Got a little camera wiggle. Yeah, I wish those ones out there towards Homa worked pretty good. Unfortunately, they're kind of broken. I don't know if they're... Yeah. I don't know if it's a power outage or if it's just a general camera outage in that area. Here, let's bring up the satellite view real quickly, you guys. We're gonna pull up the clean infrared here. Holy cow! Wow, dude, look at that convective burst. Dude, that is crazy. Yeah, look at that big burst of convection there, like last minute. That's really gonna increase those winds. Yeah, we're likely seeing some pretty gusty stuff going on up there. Let me pull up recon. Do we have any missions? I don't think we have any active missions right now. I think a lot of the Hurricane Hunter activity is done with. But like we mentioned, she is officially a Category 2 storm. This was figured out about a half hour or so ago. Right at the 5 o'clock update, she got knocked up to Category 2 from Cat 1. Most of the southern part of the state is close to sea level or below. Yeah, that's a big issue. Like New Orleans itself is below sea level. I think like 30 foot below sea level, if I'm not mistaken. Louisiana is certainly not really a good area for water. Doesn't really handle water very well. So, it's. There we go. He's live now. Cool. Very, very cool. All right, y'all. Let's pull up his live feed. My man Omar's live now, so let's go ahead and bring up our Stormchaser. Let's go ahead and line this up here. So this is him. He's live right now. Goodness. So yeah, he's out there in where was he? He's up there in Amelia. I think it is. Which Amelia is here. Here, we'll bring up our main feed here. Amelia, Louisiana. So he's over here. Oh yeah, he's in this region here. He's like right in the core, man. Holy cow. Goodness. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I mean, on the infrared there, you can see last couple of scans. Look at that big plume of convection that has materialized. Big thunderstorm activity has developed. We got a really strong updraft there. Likely dropping that pressure and increasing those winds even more. Like I mentioned, like we mentioned, guys, she is, she's currently sustained at 100 miles an hour, roughly. Yeah, roughly 100 miles an hour. Look out my window. Just looks gray to me. Here, let me check our radar real quick. Let's see. Pull up Florida. This is not related to the system, by the way. Oh wow, wow, look at that. We just had an outflow boundary roll through where I'm at. That big old noodle. Yeah, I mean this is just typical Florida stuff right now. Typical Florida stuff. Let's bring up our satellite view. And our cameras here too. Yeah, I wish we had some more coverage of cameras down there. Goodness, dude. Look out here. Let's bring him back up here. I'm also going to throw up infrared here for us. Big old noodle. Yeah. You know, the problem, guys, is, you know, these areas, you know, not only are getting these really strong winds, but they're also getting, like, really heavy rainfall. And so what ultimately happens is that the rainfall pretty much loosens up the ground and, you know, pretty much just, like, saturates the ground and loosens it up to where the winds can, you know, easily knock it over. But yeah, so that's certainly a you know, problem with these storms here. So you know, that's another thing we need to, you know, consider. And like I said, we're gonna watch out for tornadoes too. Tornadoes are gonna be an issue as well. So here, let's hop back to the radar for a minute. We'll keep him up on the top left for you guys. But yeah, let's bring up our radar view. Pull up velocity too. See if we got any rotation going on here. Yeah, as of now, I don't see much rotation going on. It looks fairly clear. I don't see any rotation going on, so I'm definitely thankful for that. But like we mentioned, we'll go ahead and bring up our SPC view. So we do have a decent tornado risk today. Like we mentioned, we have a slight risk for tornadoes, level 2 threat for tornadoes out there towards eastern Louisiana, southern Mississippi, southern Alabama, portions of the Panhandle. What? My mom just got hit by a flying acorn? Is it windy out? Hold on. What the heck? I'm going to pull up my weather station here. Is it windy? Huh. But anyways, yeah, no, 5% chance out there for tornadoes along like southern Mississippi towards like, you know, Gulfport area, Mobile, Alabama, places out there towards the Panhandle of Florida, and like eastern Louisiana. We got ourselves that 5% chance. Now this will continue into tomorrow too. We do got ourselves a 5% risk out there for tornadoes along Alabama and Florida Panhandle tomorrow. So, you know, we got a decent tornado threat tomorrow across the region. Here, let's take another look back over here for Omar. Yeah, he's currently live. He's out there towards Amelia, Louisiana. Goodness. Yeah, so earlier he put on his page here where there was a tree down in the middle of the road. So there's already a lot of trees starting to come down here. Let's take a look at the power outages. I'm curious to see what the numbers are. How's Shreveport? My friend lives there. Shreveport is where I keep on forgetting where Shreveport is. Oh, Shreveport. Oh, Shreveport's fine. Yeah, no, your friend is up there in northwestern Louisiana. Here. So, Court, he's right up here. Your friend in Shreveport. The storm is way over here. So he's up here. The storm's down here, and the storm's going this way. So he'll be fine. He's in the clean side of the storm, which, you know, he shouldn't be in any tornado threat or anything like that. So yeah, he's good. Yeah, make sure to let him know that he's good if he's wondering. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was gonna pull up the power outages. I was sitting there thinking, I'm like, wasn't that gonna show something? You're welcome, fish. Let's see. All right, yeah, we're gonna pull up our power outages here. Let's hop on back to the main screen. We'll keep him up on the top left there for you guys. Keep him up on the top left for y'all. But yeah, let's pull up those outages. See what we got going on here. We'll do county outages. Maybe if they decide to work here. State outages? Oh, no, there's state outages available. Let's see. So far, 15,000 people have been tracked without power in Louisiana. That is approximately 0.7% of the population of Louisiana without power, out of like 2.2 million people. Holy cow, dude. Here, let's go back over to this view. Wow, look at those winds, man. He's getting it. He's certainly getting hammered right now. Yeah, you know, like I mentioned, guys, y'all do not want to be out in this. It is a big problem. You know, wet roads, you know, risk of hydroplaning, the winds knocking you around. It's very dangerous, very dangerous. So, do not go out in all this in these conditions. You know, if you go out too, you risk running into power lines and you know, down trees and stuff like that. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, keep that in mind. That is certainly something that you do not want to run into. And like I mentioned, you know, we're also watching an active tornado threat. I think SPC issued a watch. I know they had a mesoscale discussion. I don't know if they've brought it up yet. They do. Yeah, we got a watch out in effect here. Let's bring that up for you guys. Or is that? Oh, that's a mesoscale discussion. Never mind. I thought that was a. Or is it a watch? Oh, there it is. Duh. I was about to say. Yeah, there you go. So they put a high percent chance, probability of 2 or more tornadoes, 80% chance overall. Let's see. Got a quick question. Would tropical depression 7 be a threat to the U.S. as of now? As of now, no. As of now, no. That is a newly developed tropical depression here. Let's go ahead and bring up our NHC. So obviously we have Francine. This is the storm we're tracking now. We do have tropical depression 7. This is expected to move relatively westward over the next several days as a tropical storm. But yeah, in terms of U.S. impact, no, it's too far out. More than likely, this storm is just going to kind of like get caught up in the central Atlantic and just kind of die out. So I think we're good. Yeah, but like as of now, it's not an issue for us. So there is also another area over here that I'm going to keep an eye out there for towards the Carolinas. We are watching the possibility of another tropical cyclone developing at some point. Let me bring up the models for y'all. We're gonna take a quick little peek at the models here for everybody. So whenever it comes to here, let's see, the time's in the top right, by the way. So when it comes to like the models here, you can see that as the system digs its way inland here, we have ourselves maybe another low developing just off the coast there. So of like the Carolinas, between like North and South Carolina. So there could be maybe a tropical storm out of that, tropical depression. Euro ECMWF latest run doesn't really show it as crazy. The previous run beforehand, the 0 Zulu long run, had it a little more developed, as you can tell. All right, see you later, tomorrow. Find it crazy how the new highlighted AOI is an Invest 94. Is it really? It became an Invest already? Oh, 94L. Yeah, I guess it did. Some of the models. Wow, look at that. A couple of the models have it, strengthening a good amount, but huh. Wow. Yeah, we'll definitely need to keep an eye out there for that. Okay, let's bring back up our radar. Yep, so we're officially making landfall right now, my friends. Wow, dude, look at those conditions that he's in right now. Those are wild. Goodness. But yeah, no, the storm is definitely making landfall right now across the region. And like I mentioned, we are actively seeing a lot of heavy precipitation, a big band out there towards like Morgan City and Homa. Here, let's get a good view on that. Yeah, he's currently in that band right now. Trying to see if I can find them on Spotter Network. Let's see. Goodness, dude. Yeah, like I mentioned, y'all definitely do not want to be out in that mess. To the 10% chance, gotcha. Yeah, not super high, huh? We're gonna have to keep on checking velocity for tornadoes and stuff, for rotation, I should say. The good news, as of now. Oh, there's a police there. Did he pull him over? Wait.
A journalist. Is it safe that way? Is it flooded? Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Huh. Apparently he talked to the officer. Goodness. Yeah, there certainly is a lot of flooding starting to become an issue out in these regions here. If we take a look back over at radar estimated precipitation total, we have several inches of rain that has fallen out there towards the landfall site. A good 4 or 5 inches of rain has already fallen. We are expecting a good amount of rain out here. Overall, like we mentioned previously, WPC has us in the range of 8 to 12 inches along some of the localized areas along the landfall site there, between like New Orleans and Baton Rouge. So certainly a good amount of rain out there is expected. I mean, we're already starting to see a lot of it roll into the region. New Orleans, we are seeing about 2.5 inches of rain out there. Roughly. Remember, this is radar estimated. This is not approximate. And Baton Rouge is probably seeing anywhere from like 1 to 1.25 inch of rain. Goodness. Yeah, that one camera in Leesville is picking up. Got warned by law enforcement. Don't want to make. Yeah, that's what I figured. Holy cow, dude! Hold on a minute. Wow, dude, his windshield wipers are moving. Holy cow, dude. Oh, look at the sign, bro. You see that? I know it's hard to make out, but that's a stop sign, I believe. Goodness. Wow, man. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad out there. How's it going to be in Baldwin County, Alabama? Not too sure where Baldwin is. What Baldwin County? Let me look at this. Oh, okay, this is out there. Okay, this is near like Mobile, huh? Okay. Well, Mobile's gonna see a bit of activity here when it comes to the system. Depends where you're at. Now, surges will be an issue out there. Here, let's hop back over here for a minute. Surges will be an issue out there towards like Mobile Bay, 2 to 4 foot. If you're out there on the water, it'll be around 2 to 4 foot above sea level. Rainfall totals will be right around like 2 to 4 inches out there in that region. Goodness, man, he's definitely in it right now. I want to say he's near like Morgan City right now. He was out by Amelia earlier. We got a lot of chaser congestion out here. Look at all those storm chasers out. Goodness, man. Yeah, out there by like Homa, there's a lot of chasers there. That's where that eye wall is. It's going, and it's right over Homa right now. But yeah, no, the center of the storm is officially starting to roll inland. Take a quick peek back at the satellite here for a minute. We'll pull up our infrared here. Yeah, really strong convective burst out there. Really strong convective bursts over there. Holy cow! Whoa, dude, look at this. Are those balloons? Why they got balloons out? I mean, I know hurricane parties can be extreme, but with balloons? Come on, man. Wow, look at those palms back there. Just a light breeze. Just a light breeze. Nothing typical Florida day. That's crazy though, dude. Wow. That's a good easily 30, 40 miles an hour, I'd say. Those balloons might go flying. Yeah, dude, they might. That is wild. Oh, it looks like it's leaving the balloons. That's unfortunate. Dude, it is pouring outside. I hear it. Let's see. Goodness. It is pouring where I'm at, dude. Oh, there's a massive storm that just developed right over me. Is that hail? Hold on a minute, y'all. No, it's not hail. It sure sounded like it, man. Dude, it's getting bad where I'm at in Florida. This is not related to the storm, by the way. This is a different storm, but this is just Florida activity. But man, is it coming down, though? See it now. If this was Florida, those balloons would have made sense. True. Yeah, I gotta have those hurricane parties. Whoa, dude, we just gusted up to 14 over here. I know it sounds sounds low, but getting 14 mile an hour on my Mesonet's pretty pretty unheard of for its location. Wow, dude. Look at the look at Omar's view there. He's like, that is like almost white out. That looks like snow, other than the raindrops on the, like minus the raindrops on his windshield. That looks like a blizzard. It's like super, super low visibility. Make sure you go check him out on X there. That is just wild, man. Yeah, it's impossible to see. I mean, look at that. There's like, you can't even see 100 yards in front of you. That's wild, dude. Yeah, it's very dangerous, too, to drive in. So, yeah, just make sure that you guys are not out in this. I mean, this is a big problem. I think he's in that big convective burst, man. I would love to be there right now with my Mesonet. That would be, like, amazing. Just like to grab all those pressure and wind readings. Let's see, what's local pressure out here? Whoa, dude. Holy cow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a minute, y'all. We gotta switch over here real quickly. Oh my gosh, y'all should have just seen that. Look, watch this. There's a big... Look, there it goes. Oh my god. Whoa, dude. No freaking way, man. That is getting bad. It's like there's that metal sheeting of roofs, I guess. Goodness. No, this cam's in Louisiana. These are all in Louisiana here. Florida's just getting their normal thunderstorms right now, which that's where I'm at. Goodness. Man, I wish we had an anemometer out here. Do we? Yeah, pressure's down to 985. According to station out there. Yeah, see that power line swaying right there? Man. Oh, we might have lost the cam. Oh, never mind. Just buffering. I mean, I'd assume that the network's probably not the best out there right now. All right, we're gonna withdraw that for a minute here. Nothing really interesting on those ones there. Is that a person out there? Yeah, there's your beach cam. This is just east of the core of the storm here. I'm sure the top of that crane right now is experiencing some crazy winds. Oh shoot, let's look at Omar's view. Is that leaves and branches all over the road? Y'all see that? Look at all that debris in the road. Oh, is it a power line down? Oh, man, look. There's a power line down, man. Oh, buddy. Goodness. Yeah, that's another one of the dangers, guys. You know, just power lines down and stuff like that. You gotta really watch it. Plus, the ground being like soaking wet just makes it very dangerous. It's like a very dangerous situation out there. Yep, official landfall here. 6 o'clock update here. Got a brand new update from the NHC here. Central low still 972 millibars. Sustained winds of 100. And we're likely gusting up to right around 120 or so. Holy cow. Y'all, look at this. There's a buoy out there that has a 65 knot wind barb. That would be like hurricane force. 65 knots is like 74 miles an hour, I think. That is like literally low end Cat 1 strength there. Whoa. Is that an 80 knot wind barb? Y'all see that? 93 miles an hour. Dude, that is wicked. Here's a 60 knot wind barb. Yeah, I don't know if I trust that one. God, goodness, man. It's pretty crazy. Let's hop back over to radar here. Still, like I said, that convective burst right there over land is just wild. Oh, what's he? Is he out? Oh, what's he? Hold on, what's he pointing at here? Going back on the tripod. Goodness, man, look at that. Yeah, there's been numerous reports of power lines and like trees reported down, and not to mention, it's shown on his stream a minute ago. He ran into that power, or not ran into it, but he came across that power line that was down. You know, that dry air is really not. Here, let's see. Not really impacting that storm too much right now. I mean, yeah. If we take a look here over at radar here, we'll go ahead and bring y'all back over here for a minute. Pull up our main radar here. KHDC. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see down there. It does look a little more thin though. A lot of that dry air is really going to start getting to the storm like once it approaches between like Baton Rouge and New Orleans. That northern side right now is fairly saturated. Got a lot of marine warnings. Let's take a look back at velocity for a minute. I'm going to check and see if there's any rotation going on. As of now, I do not see any rotation. All right. Y'all, we're going to take a few minute break here. I'm going to go ahead and hop over here to the Stormchaser cam for a minute. I'm going to take a moment break for a minute. We will be back shortly, though. Okay, give us like 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Okay. But all right, everybody, thanks for joining. Hope you guys have a like I said, wonderful day. If you have to head off here, but like I said, we'll be back here. We'll be back in like 10 minutes. So I will see you guys here in a few moments. Alrighty, guys, we'll catch you all here in a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, we are back here, my friends. Just wanted to take a quick little moment to take a break here. I think he went offline, is why we were seeing that buffering there for a little bit. But yeah, he stopped live streaming for now. He told me that his phone battery was running low and that his charger was dead. Or his charger wasn't really working very well. So yeah, but anyways, but like I mentioned, y'all, she has officially made landfall. The center of the storm is now over land, so it is now considered a landfall. Like I mentioned, we are currently sustained at around 100 miles per hour. We are gusting to right around 120. And we have that pressure down into the 972 millibar low. So lower 970s. She's a Cat 2. Like I said, last minute there, before landfall, it became a Category 2. So that is the latest regarding the storm. Now, regarding the, like I said, these stations that we have out here, we are getting some pretty strong readings coming through. For some of these areas here. Let's see if we can pull up one of these cameras. Whoa, dude. Oh my goodness. What is that? What is that? Oh my gosh, dude. Look at that flooding. That is just terrible. Goodness, dude, that is just wild out there. Let's try this one here again. Still kind of the same as we left it off here a minute ago, but wow, dude, that is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. 35 out there towards like Gonzales. We have Baton Rouge reporting 33. New Orleans gusting up to 44 and 41. So yeah, we're getting the tropical storm realm gusting up there towards New Orleans. That is just certainly wild. Bring up our storm total precip out here. Got reports. We've likely had some localized amounts, 5-6 inches or so. Remember, this is estimated. This is not, approximate. Radar is not 100% accurate to the dot, but still, we've seen quite a bit of rain out there. Good 2-3 inches of rain out there in New Orleans so far. Baton Rouge, maybe a good inch and a quarter. Recon found a pressure of 971.7 millibars with a 60 knot wind bar. So Likely still strengthening right now. I mean, half of the storm right now is over land. I don't think she's strengthening. Not to mention that dry air is going to start getting into that storm. I mean, we did have a really strong convective burst though. You know, as we made that landfall, certainly that lowered the pressure. You know, I've done research with my mesonet, and typically that'll drop the pressure about another 2 millibars. Typical, like, you know, thunderstorm updrafts. But, you know, of course, you know, that approximately is, from what we've seen. I'm seeing 983 on that station right in the middle of that burst. But yeah, no, that dry air is going to start to really get into the bottom of the storm here as we kind of dig our way further up into Louisiana, out there towards like kind of between New Orleans and Baton Rouge. That's where you know, a lot of that. That's where basically the core of the storm's going to end up going into. Let's see. Updates. We now have 42,000 people without power as of an update at 6:04 p.m. 1.9% of the population is without power, which is 42,000, almost 43,000 people without power. Switch radars over here. Got a really heavy band out there towards the east of Morgan City. Thebotics, I think. Is that how you say it? Thebotics? But yeah, radar's showing like 40, 50 dBz out there. Which, that's pretty heavy rain for a tropical cyclone. Really, really coming in. And like I said, you know, right now we're likely getting a lot of, or we are, I should say, getting a lot of surges as that winds are literally pushing up against the coast here. So that's a part of it. Check out my mesonet real quickly, y'all. Dang, dude. Holy cow, I almost got an inch of rain from a thunderstorm. Had 14 mile an hour winds out here. Goodness, man. Oops, forgot I'm still on my pen here. But yeah, as we approach our way to tomorrow morning, like 2 a.m. here, you can see we're going to be sustained around 65 still. You know, gusts up to like 75. We're going to be like upper level tropical storm force at this point. So yeah, we're still going to be in the tropical storm realm as we kind of roll our way into Mississippi here. We'll be downgraded to a depression by tomorrow afternoon as the storm goes across like central Mississippi. It'll go over, more likely, like I said, the center is going to go over like towards Jackson. That was bright. Forgot I had my flash on. It'll go over there towards like Jackson, which it'll probably be a low end tropical storm. So, you know, we'll definitely need to watch out there for that. Dude, it's thundering like crazy out here. Holy cow. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background. It's like, it's it's coming down pretty good. Anyways, but yeah, like I said, guys, for the people just joining us, if you're just tuning in with us, we are currently watching the landfall right now. The storm has officially made landfall, rolling over Louisiana currently. We are sustained here currently of 100 miles per hour. We are likely gusting around the realm of 120 or so. and the central low pressure is down to 972 millibars. That's the latest vitals of the storm here. We got a big convective burst on the northernmost side of the storm. You can see there on the infrared view above me there. You can see that big red blob. Really strong convection happening in that northernmost portion of the storm, which, you know, localized would likely increase those winds overall. So we're probably getting some pretty gusty winds out that way. Yeah, a lot of the heaviest effects are going to be on the coast, of course. You know, as you start to dig your way inland, the winds tend to die down a lot. You know, as you dig your way inland, it's really the coasts that get a lot of the really heavy winds overall. So, but yeah, certainly it's still really windy out and across those other regions there too. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna take a moment to let's see. We're gonna hop over back to SPC graphics here. So here's our latest with the rainfall totals. Once again, this is the WPC update as of this afternoon. Update around 3 p.m. is when the last update came through, and we are seeing about 8 to 12 inches of rainfall locally out there between like New Orleans and Baton Rouge there overall. And of course we have ourselves like 4 to 6 inches of rain out there towards like eastern Mississippi and places out there towards like northern Alabama. The 5 to 10 foot of storm surge out there where that's at right now. Yeah, we're getting pounded out here right now with the storm surge. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Anyway, folks, let's see here. But yeah, Stormchaser went off. He is no longer live. I think, honestly, I'm probably going to roll off here too. I know it's a pretty short live stream. A lot of the cameras we use are down now, unfortunately. I think, you can see a lot of them are buffering here. Not to mention, the ones that, a lot of them are just not working at the moment. We're losing a lot of power out here, so our coverage is we're kind of at the peak right now of the storm. So, but anyways, folks, well, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for now. We'll do another live stream maybe later today as like an update, a follow-up live stream to kind of talk about the storm and stuff like that. But stay safe out there, my friends. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on our Discord. We have our link there in the description, so feel free to check that out. But all right, everybody. Well, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for now. Thank you all for joining. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you guys maybe later on. All right, see you later, guys. Thanks for joining. Catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.